Shojre Jillian Hunt, Dawson City Hwëch'in, Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in Dinche. My name is Jillian Hunt. I live in Dawson City. I'm a Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in citizen. I grew up on the land 100 miles up the Yukon River. Growing up on the land taught me a lot about my First Nation culture. Learning how to be sustainable off the land and respecting the land and water was the key things my mother always taught me. Learning how to plant the garden, being able to take care of it, where certain vegetables grow best in the garden because of the different types of soil, as well as pumping water from the creek if it's a dry summer, and also how to weed the garden. Ever since I was 5 years old, I've been fortunate enough to go out on the river to fish Chinook salmon and chum salmon to feed my family in the winters. My mother always taught me that even if I was standing there and watching her at a young age, I was still learning. Washing the fillets as she fillets the salmon, or even washing the hearts and livers off at a young age. And now I gut the salmon and I fillet the salmon. My dad even taught me how to fix the fish nets if big holes got ripped in it from driftwood or beavers. My dad would also teach me how to strip the salmon to make smoked salmon, as well as hang the poles after the salmon sits in the brine. Ever since I could remember, I would always be helping my grandmother out to make the brine for the salmon to soak in. Measuring the water and ingredients while my grandmother told me the recipe, it taught me a lot, and now that she's passed, I can share my knowledge that she taught me with others. At a very young age, I shot my first grousing rabbit. My mother always told me that if I harvest anything off the land, I need to use all of it and I need to eat it because it was never right to waste it. We were always brought up to never disrespect any animal in any way, even if we made a face at it because we didn't like the smell. She would always tell us that we were being disrespectful and that we need to respect that animal because it just gave its life for us, to feed us. Every fall, we would go out and shoot a moose to feed us in the winter. Even when I was younger, my mom would bundle me and my sister up to go out in the boat to harvest that moose. Ever since me and my sister could walk, we'd always assist my mom and dad when skinning the moose and gutting the moose. They would teach us how to hold a knife when skinning it and also how to butcher the whole moose. Now that we're older, me and my sister shoot the moose. I shot my first moose 2 years ago, and it was the best feeling ever. The adrenaline rush was amazing, and just knowing that I can provide for my family was the best feeling ever. To me, an issue in our community is that First Nation youth don't get the opportunities that I had growing up. Some kids never even have been out on the land for more than just a weekend. Some don't even know what survival skills are. In Dawson, we have a few opportunities for youth, but not many. We need to get youth out on the land again. As First Nation youth, we are the next generation, and we need to know how to be sustainable.
Yeah, this one horse town. Oh yeah. This little bitty town. Oh yeah, it ain't nothing new. We all stick around.